Hello everyone and welcome back to more mini motorways. Today we're heading into Wellington for the weekly challenge for the week of the 25th of November. Challenge has three modifiers: merry-go-roundabout, unlimited roundabouts, high density, buildings can appear directly adjacent to destinations, and seeing double the number of traffic lights awarded. So kind of intersection heaven, I guess. The scores are a little all over the place, but the major cutoff seems to be here at, call it 2,000, maybe a little higher than that. But quite a few people managed to get really good scores, even to 7K. So I don't think we'll get 7K. I don't think that's going to happen today. But I'd like a score of at least 2,000. Something higher, like 2,500 or even 3K would be really nice. But I think I would be happy with 2,000. I'll go ahead and click us up to double speed here. I think what we want to do is just ensure that we have a lot of blocker roads so that we don't get any houses like blocking our ability to move freely through this area, because the destinations being able to appear, or houses being able to appear directly next to destinations, will cause a lot of issues, especially if we get, like, say a green here, or if we get a set of houses here and here, we won't be able to get through this area without going through the mountain, which we do have a tunnel, but I'd like to save that for efficiency usage and not necessity usage. Level up on week 1 is pretty crazy. That's okay. We are at Sunday. We'll see what we get. Ooh, okay. Week 1, traffic lights or tunnel. I'm gonna take the tunnel. We have infinite roundabouts, so I don't think I'll be picking up any traffic lights, probably for the duration of this run. Ooh, that is a much better red. This red right here, that's so much better. Okay. What I'm probably going to do is just run a road down here so that if we ever want to, we can run this red through the mountain like this. It's not really red, it's more of like a brick orange sort of color. I don't know. We did just get this yellow leveling up. I think I'm gonna go ahead and just do roundabouts wherever I see fit, because there's not really a reason not to put them in, besides space efficiency. I don't love that gray. We kind of are falling into the issue already of having a lot of cross sections here. This green and this gray are either going to be forced to connect or go around each other like this. This orange is either going to be forced to connect to this gray or go all the way around, which is just not realistic. I don't know. It's not the worst start we've ever had, but I don't know that I love it. We're at Sunday again. Very quick week too. Road tiles or traffic lights? I think I'm gonna take the road tiles. We have infinite roundabouts, so there's not a huge reason to take traffic lights. I don't hate that yellow. Not the worst yellow we could have gotten. Do something like that, and something like this. Now, on Wellington, I believe we're supposed to get a gray population down here. And then, like, I believe this is supposed to be a white population, like here. But I'm probably not going to run this gray population up, because we're also supposed to get a gray business over here. So I'll probably use these grays for this level 1 business, and then use these slightly closer grays for if we get a gray business over here. We'll see how everything spawns, but I feel like that's a decent plan for now. I don't hate that green. I'd like to see if we get any green spawning outside of this little area, though I'm not sure we will. Week 3, we get our first motorway. I might just do something sort of like this for now, until we get some green spawning outside of this little group here. I'd really like to see some more orange down here in this bottom corner. We can't really get a lot more orange, but we could potentially get 2, 3, 4, 5 more houses. Ooh, this green just leveled up. Okay, that is now significantly more prioritized. Figuring out how we can get this its own population of green. It might just be splitting this population if we don't get another green population somewhere else. So I don't love the idea of that. 4 houses seems like a lot, and it is kind of a lot for early game, but it is not enough population for a level 2 structure past, I don't know, week 10 or something. That's a really far distance, but it's not terrible. Grab the tunnel. I don't hate that white. We can do... The only thing that I don't like about it is that we're going to have to go to the side, which means that if we do get gray down here in this bottom corner where you're going to have to go through the mountain, which means that if we get blue down here in this corner, we're going to have to go through gray to get up here. I'm very sorry if I'm being confusing. I have played a lot of Wellington trying to complete the no tunnels challenge, and so I know where a lot of the spawns are. Down here we're supposed to get gray population. Here we're supposed to get blue population, and up here is supposed to be blue businesses. So I'm kind of just planning for the future. This is a beautiful green. This is the most beautiful green I've seen all day. I'm gonna go ahead and put a road through here, just so we can get through this little area without having to use a tunnel if need be. I'll probably move this roundabout here somewhere, and then connect this motorway here, and then reconnect this into the roundabout. And hopefully we'll get more green here. This orange just leveled up. And something to note is that there's not really a way to get more orange into this area without using a motorway. Week 5, bridge or traffic lights. I'm gonna take the bridge. I think we're supposed to get a yellow business up here as well. So that will probably be bridging from over here. And that'll be fine. Kind of like this yellow for potentially coming down here. Though I think we're also supposed to get a yellow business somewhere in here. This is a really weird spot for orange to spawn. I don't know that I've ever seen orange spawn in this little spot down here. There's our gray business that I was expecting. We have not gotten our secondary gray population, though, which is moderately concerning. Ooh, there we go. This. And there's our blue spawn. Okay. Suddenly, everything is not looking quite so bad. It is Sunday. What I'm gonna do is take these blues and run them just over this yellow. And then down and through this little itty bitty space here. We'll throw in a roundabout just for efficiency purposes. And do something like that. That should be fine. I really like this little green population we're getting here. I would like as much green to spawn here as possible. I don't think that this is going to be enough gray, so what I'm going to do is I'm just going to do a double roundabout situation here. I will probably get rid of this eventually, once we get more gray here. But for now, we need more, I'll do something like that, and then something like this, and then something like this. I will definitely get rid of this weird triple roundabout situation once we get more gray population in here, but for now, this one house is not enough for this. Week 6, motorway road tiles. Definitely taking the motorway. We're not struggling too terribly for road tiles quite yet. Okay. I mean, I don't love that green-yellow pair, but it's also not the worst spawn we could have gotten. The question is, how do we want to service those two buildings? We can take yellow and run it down this way. Or we can grab these yellows from up here and run them this way. The problem is if we grab these yellows, then to get these greens up here, we would have to either cut through these yellows or go all the way around, which isn't the best. I'm wondering if we could get rid of this road and just run these grays underneath white for now through a tunnel, something like that. And then these greens could go up and in. So this road would probably have to go. This road would have to go. These blues would have to go up by 1, which isn't great. But then these yellows could go down and under, and then these greens could go up and in through here. That is the most complicated series of changes I think I've ever come up with, but I think it'll work. We'll do something here. This blue will just have to get a little messed up for now. We'll do something like that. Something like that. Get rid of this. Something like that. And then once we get our road tiles back, we will connect this green in to there and fix this blue tunnel so that it's one more upward. There we go. That yellow is so unfortunate. This yellow is also kind of unfortunate. Okay, that's good for now. This orange is really, really struggling. I kind of hate these yellows up here. Like, we could run blue up one more tile through the mountain and then have it go over instead of under. And then we could connect these yellows into here and these yellows into here. I think that might be better. We might go ahead and do that. But our main focus right now should probably be getting this red some extra assistance. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to run these two oranges up just a little bit. See just how close to them I can get this motorway without it being triggered by the mountains. And that's good. I don't love these grays over here. To get them to somewhere useful, we have to use another bridge. Or not another bridge, another tunnel through here. Which isn't the best. This gray is also struggling as well. Something like that for now. I don't love it, but it's what we've got. It's what we're working with. This motorway can go. We can send these greens into here once we get some red tiles. This yellow just leveled up. We're getting a lot of gray down here. I wonder if there's a way we could connect this into here nicely. Maybe. Week 8, bridge or traffic lights. I'm taking the bridge. I don't really have a use for traffic lights. What we really need is tunnels. That's what's going to be our savior here, I think. There's the secondary blue. To cause us pain yet again. Wondering if there's a way we can connect this set of grays in here. It might just be going around this orange, because we don't have tunnels right now. I think that might be what we have to do, which is really unfortunate, but kind of the reality of the situation. We could potentially throw in a roundabout here and just do something like this. Or, yeah, something like this. And then this gray could go, or this green could go around this gray. This roundabout could go. This white could connect into here. This blue is just gonna be pain. Blue is always pain on Wellington. There's no getting around it. It's just how it always has been and always will be. I hate that blue. What is happening? Why are they all stuck? Okay, they all got stuck in the roundabout. I don't know what happened there. We'll see if that saves it, but I really don't understand why they all got stuck in the roundabout. Okay, it appears to have calmed down. That white is not great. I don't love it. If I put a roundabout here now, which I can't do anymore because the green has gone away, or the green has spawned here. Yikes. Okay. What do we do? Can we move this motorway so it's up here in this population? No. What if we move it to this side? And can we move it down one? No. Trying to be cheeky. I'm not getting away with it. We run this green road up by one, then we could do it. But then we wouldn't be able to actually grab the majority of our population from down here, which would make it basically useless anyway. Ah. This is very, very difficult. I can't afford for the road to not register as being built again, so I'm going to try and put this roundabout somewhere where even if the road doesn't register as being built, the populations can still get to where they need to be. So we'll do something sort of janky, like this for now. Get rid of that. And then something like this. And that should work. Even if this motorway or this roundabout doesn't register as being built yet, these cars should still be able to go around and get into this gray. And so hopefully it won't, for whatever reason, not register and kill us. And, I don't know, we can also just run white up there for now, and that should be fine. See, the roundabout is just not registering. They're all taking this white path instead of going on the roundabout. I'm not sure why that happens. I think it's because this road still exists in their minds. So I don't fully understand why that happens. That gray is really, really, really bad. I don't love it. Okay, this roundabout now registers as existing. They're actually taking the roundabout. So this road can go. And we can try and figure out how we want to deal with this mess, which is only made 1,000 times worse by our necessity to keep these brick oranges connected. I don't love the idea of connecting all of our gray population together. That seems like a terrible idea that will end horribly for everyone involved. I wonder if I can run 2 separate white roads up here. We do something like this, and we get rid of this motorway. Split the white populations into 2. So this one will go up, this one will go up, this one will go up. We do something like this. We're out of road tiles, but that is possible. You can grab road tiles from this. Grab one from here. Grab one from here. Once we get more road tiles, we're at Friday, so I think I might just wait. Once we grab more road tiles, we can just run a bridge across here and then into there. But for now, I'll do something like this. When we get the motorway back, I might reconnect it. We also need to actually connect this gray in, which I don't love, but oh well. This is fine for now. It's not fine for later, but it's fine for now. I also hate this intersection. We need to put in a second tunnel here so that these can have 2 separate entrances really, really badly. This traffic will eventually kill us if we don't fix that. I think we just wait. We'll do this for now so that this traffic doesn't get too bad. Hopefully we'll get quite a lot of road tiles here as our Sunday upgrade. Tunneler Bridge, definitely taking the tunnel, absolutely. What we're gonna do is get rid of this motorway, wait for the motorway ghost to go away. Once it does, we'll replace that with a bridge. We're going to take this whole thing and run it down underneath this other one. And I think we're going to just separate these populations. I think I'm just going to fully separate them. So we'll do something sort of like that and separate these. And then all of this will go take this motorway up and directly into here. As close to this as it can get, which I think is just that. This will go straight up, and then this gray will just support this one gray business. And that should be, hopefully, plenty of gray for just this one gray business. That, like, these, what is this, 4? Should be enough for this. And then this should be enough for this one, and this should be enough for this one, hopefully without all of the extra traffic on it. I just realized this yellow needs extra population as well. We've just been completely ignoring that for the entire run. We'll do something sort of like that. I wonder if we can fit in a roundabout here. Seems like no. Oh well, that's unfortunate. I'm wondering if it would be more efficient to take a bridge through here, but I don't think it would be significantly so, so I'm gonna wait to implement that. We'll go ahead and hook more green in here. I like these yellows, though I'm just not sure how to actually get them to a point where they're usable. Okay. We've done what we can. We're going to wait for all of our changes to happen. And then once we get some road tiles back, we will run this across. Everything seems to be okay. Everything seems to be happy. Except for this gray. And this gray. And soon to be that gray. Gray is our problem child today, folks. We just don't have enough road tiles for it. Okay. I hate this gray with every fiber of my being. We're gonna do that for now because we don't have the road tiles to actually implement anything for it yet. Never mind, we're not gonna put a motor or a roundabout there because this game hates me. Is it enough population? I don't think it's enough. It's not enough and it's not fast enough. Ah. Blue is struggling. White is struggling. Everything is pain. We're only at 1,500. This is not good. Ah. Okay. Well, this road has to go. It is Sunday. We can wait the 2 seconds for more road tiles. Finally. Yes. Thank you. Alright. This can go across. Oop. This can go across. These 3 should be enough for this, because this is such a short distance. I'm honestly just gonna turn most of these other whites back onto this road. I think I'm gonna leave the road in, just in case we do actually need some of this extra white to support this, but this should be enough. This gray has just been a nightmare. All freaking game, this gray has just been a nightmare. I'm not really sure how to help it anymore. We can do this orange into there. This green is not struggling, so I'm not going to worry about it. This yellow, I'm shocked, has lasted this long. I think what we have to do is make this blue more efficient. I think that's our next most pressing issue. We'll do something like that. And then we'll do something like this. And then once we get this tunnel back, we will run a road from here up through this tunnel and then into here. I think that will be slightly better. And then we can connect these yellows into this as well, and that will be really good. I think that's slightly better. Hopefully. I don't know. We'll see. Hopefully I didn't just completely screw everything. Okay. We get our tunnel back. We do that. There we go. This road can then go. This roundabout can go. And then I think everything's fine, maybe? Hopefully? I don't know. Probably put a roundabout here. I don't think there's room for one. No! What is that? What is this? What is this? Oh gosh. Okay, I hate that a lot. Okay. We can do something. We can do this, and then do this. This yellow is out of population now. I just realized. Not good, not good. You know what? It might just be a motorway. I might just take some of the population from down here and call it a motorway and have that be it. At least for now, because I don't know that I have the ability to actually get it population any other way. We could run this blue road up by one, this blue up and over, and then run white through here, and then motorway this one. Actually, that might be better. No, because then we can't actually get it through this. Okay. But yeah, I think this is how it has to be. That's a little unfortunate, but I mean, it's not the worst. This little white population over here is odd, but I don't hate it. I'm definitely taking the tunnel. The tunnels have been so useful thus far. This white is struggling for population. It's probably also struggling with traffic, but there's not much we can do about that. Getting more blue down here, which I absolutely love. As much blue population as possible, please and thank you. That's a completely useless white. These blues are also now kind of useless. They've cut themselves off. We could potentially run them through the mountain like this, but that's not super useful at this point. Ugh, look at this blue. This blue is struggling so badly. Okay. I wonder... Do we have a motorway? Not really, do we? Okay. How can we get this blue some more population faster? Because it's not a population issue. We have... If you look in the garages of these three houses, we have plenty of population for this blue. It is entirely a distance issue because they have to go all the way up and then all the way across and then into the double destination and then all the way back before they actually have completed one full trip. I'm not sure how we can make that significantly more efficient. The only thing that I can think of is slotting in a roundabout here, throwing all of this blue onto a roundabout and then motorwaying it across as far as we can, which we might be able to do with this angle. We might have to run this road down one or two, but I think we would then be able to do it, which would be faster. But we don't have a spare roundabout right now, or a spare motorway right now. This one is basically permanent, because we don't really have another way to get white into here. But that does mean this road can go, which gives us more space for whatever we may need to spawn in here. We can also make this road more efficient. I like this gray here. I've just realized we have a bunch of gray here that's just been sitting here, not getting used this entire time. Get this gray here as well. I'm not sure if we should connect that into here. I feel like it might cause more of a traffic jam than it's worth. But I will keep that in mind as just an extra population that we have laying around in case we need it. I'm not sure if there's anything we can do to get this motorway back. Not really. I don't know. We'll just have to wait and hope that we get a motorway on Sunday. Oh, yes. Okay. At least this can go. This gray can connect into here. Then we can do something like this. Okay, it has to go into this entrance, which means we're gonna move white like this. We'll get rid of this. And then send all of these blues downward. And hopefully that will be slightly faster than our current situation. I'll leave a road through up here in case we get more blue up here that we can potentially use, but if this is not faster, then we're kind of screwed here. Either way, I think gray is probably going to be our next problem. Gray has been a problem this entire run, but our next immediate problem, if we survive this blue, we are at 2,500, so we are past our goal score, which is nice. We'll see how much farther we can push it. Looks like gray is our next limiting factor. I'm not sure if there's anything we can do to immediately make it more efficient. We're using all of our gray population from over here, so it is a population issue. Wondering if we could run these 3 houses in and run this yellow up and around like that instead. That would get us 3 more houses here. And then I'm wondering if we could get these like 4 houses in anyway. Possible. We could do something like that. I don't love it because it's going to cause a little bit of a traffic issue here, but I think having the extra 2 cars might be worth it. Also might be worth it to just do something here with this. Can I do a roundabout here with intersecting on blue? I'll have to watch and see if this intersects with blue or like interrupts the flow of traffic here, but I think that should help quite a bit. I don't think this is interrupting blue's traffic. I don't know if it's gonna make it. I don't know. I'm trying. Ooh. Oh, he's trying. He seems to be calming down. Oh. Oh no. What are that? What are those? What is this? What is this double blue and gray spawn? Oh no. Okay. Okay. Oh gosh. That's really, really bad. That's really, really bad. Oh gosh. Okay. Yikes. That's probably the end of the run there, folks. This double blue and gray spawn. Wow. Yay. I'm not sure if there's any way we can get gray up there in any efficient manner. I was going to say we could do, oh, we could just bridge up there, but the thing is we would have to cut across White's Bridge, and there's not room to put a roundabout here, which makes that a no-go. Which means this has to be a motorway. So if we don't get a motorway today, then we either have to figure out a way to connect gray into this White Bridge, or that's it. Tunnel or bridge? I don't think it matters. I'm gonna take the tunnel. And we can try and figure out a way to make this work. We cannot separate these blue populations. It's not possible with the amount of space that we have here. And the only way we can get gray in here is by connecting it to this White Bridge, I think. So we'll have to do something like this. And then take some of this gray. I would really prefer not to take this gray, because I think we're using all of this gray population, which is absolutely insane. Oh, goodness. This gray is struggling as well, I just realized. This is an absolute mess here, but I'm really worried that if we put a roundabout here, it's gonna not register as being created. It's going to screw us over and destroy everything. I'll do something like that for now. So if the motorway doesn't register, or if the roundabout doesn't register as being created, it won't hopefully immediately kill us. But I'm not loving it. I'm not loving our chances right now. I think I can maybe fit a roundabout here and then do something here. I wish... Maybe we should pick up some traffic lights, just to have a traffic light here. And then these grays can connect into here. That can go upward. And I'm just gonna have to hope that that's good enough, I guess. So we don't really have another option here, I think. That is really, really scary. If we do, okay, you know what I did just realize? If we run this yellow across, once we get this bridge back, we can move this gray up and then we can connect one more gray into here. We'll do something like this. Move this over. Move this up by one. Then this gray can run in like its own personal little tunnel. That's so silly. I don't know. Maybe it'll help. This gray can then go downwards and help out with this. That should probably go upwards. This whole thing is disgusting. This red is the only thing that has not given us trouble the entire game. And you know what? For that, I thank it. For that, I can only thank it. I don't know. I feel like this gray is probably going to kill us. I feel like that's probably going to be our demise. This road can go. This road can go, because this roundabout is registered as existing now. I don't know. I think it's gonna be this gray. Oof. Ugh. Look at that. Look at this traffic. That traffic is awful. That traffic is horrible. Maybe connecting these was a terrible idea, but I don't really see a way around it. Maybe it's better to just have it like that and not put a roundabout on it. I don't know. We'll see. I was not expecting white to be the thing that took us out. Oh, wait a minute. We're getting gray going through this. What the heck happened there? Okay. We did hit 3K. 3,300. I'm not going to complain about that. We were getting gray cars coming through this parking lot. I'm wondering where they were coming from. Go ahead and get our green shot. We had grays running through this parking lot and across this motorway. So I think where we had it connected with this roundabout, it was taking grays from here, running them through this roundabout, down blue, across the blue motorway, through this double destination, and then up and into here, and then all the way back around. Which was not great. Because it was causing us a lot of traffic issues in here, and with this white in general. Dang. I think if we hadn't gotten this gray spawn, we probably could have gone on for another 400 or 500 points, but that's okay. We did really well. We did 3,300. That's like 1,000 over what we were hoping for. I think I said 2,500 at the beginning. Let's see how we placed. We're in 34th at the top 5%. Okay, I'll take that. I'll take that for a weekly challenge. I'm pretty happy with that. I kind of wish we had done a little better, but that gray spawn and that blue spawn together was absolutely awful. Anyway, that was the weekly challenge for the week of the 25th of November in Wellington. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, please feel free to leave a like, leave a comment, subscribe, whatever you're feeling, whatever makes you happy, and I will see you in the next one.